Well, we're trying to get a jump on the spring trail tractor path repair. I'm working with what's referred to as a bank wash or unscreened gravel. It's got some rocks in it. You can use some, you can't use others, but it does the job. It's one of the cheaper alternatives. Alright, well, I just shovel in some of the fill into the ruts where it needs it the most, and then I'll take the tractor and move along the trail, pack it down a little bit. I try to save some of the larger rocks for areas of the trail where I might be able to use them. Alright, so we've used the tractor to pack the trail down a little bit. It's also very important on your trail to have turnaround points for your tractor and to use the trail going forward where and whenever possible. Otherwise, if you go backwards with a tractor, you tend to fishtail a little bit and tear up some of your work. Here's a spot where bank wash came in handy. Alright, when your trail curves over a low spot, that can be a tough one. You build it up over time, and remember to take a shovel and cut like a little small drainage area. Also helps if you can cut back some of the trees and get as much light on the area as possible to keep it dry. Okay, here's a bit of a swampy area that I had to bridge, and it was a bit of a pain. It took a little extra work and material, but it had to be done. How did I do it without getting a 2-ton tractor stuck? Well, first I filled in the ruts with the heavier rocky material, the bank wash or the bank run. And then I leveled that off with the screen gravel, the lighter material. Then I took some cheap plywood, cut it lengthwise, doubled it up, went over each side like plates. And then I went over those on each side with more screen material or light gravel. Packed it down with the tractor, repeated that process once or twice. It's going to have to get redone, but with a lighter material, but now that it's in workable condition, should be a piece of cake. And the important thing to remember is to have your trail reinforced to not only support your tractor, but the load in the bucket. Who would want to miss out on all this fun? And here's another spot where just filling in any low spots, any ruts with the bank run, and go over it with a tractor, pack it down, and fill in where needed. And a little bit here and there, and then pack it down, go over it, repeat if necessary. Bank run or bank wash is good for heavy machinery on trails. Well, if you're building an ATV trail, or perhaps you got a lighter tractor, you're just going to wind up having to spring for the screened or lighter material. That's pretty much all there is to it. Fill in the ruts where necessary. Then you go over it with a tractor and pack it down. A good maintained trail pays off in the end. General property maintenance, you might have food plots, taking care of trees, firewood, whatever the case might be. It's nice to have a smooth trail. Not have to bounce around all day. The general maintenance, the yearly maintenance, it's a given. But if you keep up on it, it's not that bad. Happy camping.